So this cheese on the left is going to be the star of today's show. It is a Jarlsberg cheese that we're going to be using to make some fancy grilled cheeses that I got inspired by the Devil Wears Prada. We also picked up some other cheeses just so we have a basis of comparison.
Okay, so we picked up the Kraft mozzarella fat-free cheese. Amazing numbers on this. You get 9 grams of protein per 45 calories. It is $3.12 per pack. We got 2 packs, and the only place I can find is Walmart. If you know another place that sells it, that's a big box chain, please tell me. I don't really like to support Walmart, but we are now headed to Porto's, a nice local bakery in West Covina, and we're gonna pick up some Challah bread. They have the most delicious egg bread, and this is gonna make an excellent sandwich.
As you can see, Porto's does get a big line, and it is not unwarranted. Porto's does have a lot of delicious pastry, but we are here for that egg bread.
Alright, so we got the beautiful egg bread, Challah bread, and it is $3.75, and it only took 35 minutes.
After sourcing groceries for the morning, naturally I had to stop for some cheesecake to keep on theme.
Okay, so we are on our way to the cheese store of Beverly Hills, and this is like the only place that I could find that serves Jarlsberg. That's the only reason why we're going there. But hopefully they got the Jarlsberg. We're gonna get some, and it's gonna be delicious, God willing.
So we made it to the cheese store, and they have an awesome selection. So we picked up a pound of Jarlsberg, as well as some truffle cheese because I sampled it and quite certainly couldn't resist. If you've never tried Jarlsberg, it is a lot like Swiss. It is very nutty and sweet and creamy, great for sandwiches. After a long morning of driving around and sourcing ingredients, we finally got everything we need, so it's time to grate the cheese and get these grilled cheeses going.
Alright, so obviously all of them were delicious. They're all gone. I did share them with fiance camera woman. And alright, so let's do macro breakdowns. Let's talk about it. But first we'll start with the Jarlsberg, which is the inspiration for this whole video, from the Devil Wears Prada. Was the sandwich worth it? So it was 413 calories, 19 grams of protein, 34 grams of carbs, and 23 grams of fat. It was delicious. It was sweet, it was nutty, the texture was beautiful. It was the most balanced sandwich. Next, let's talk about the non-fat mozzarella. So let's talk about macros before we talk about flavor. So 303 calories, 23 grams of protein, 38 grams of carbs, and 7 grams of fat. So that was, I'm not gonna lie, it was the most bland.
It did not taste
sandwich.
good. No.
However, those numbers are good. 303 calories for 23 grams of protein. I enjoyed this sandwich. The fiance clearly not so much.
No.
But the texture was a little weird because when you use fat-free cheese, it does, it's a little bit gooier. It's not quite as, it's not a normal grilled cheese. You know, it doesn't have that beautiful stringy texture that you pull apart that you'd get in a normal restaurant or even at home when you use American cheese. However, the butter and the bread did save it. You know, you could use lower calorie bread and you could use a little bit less oil, but you're probably gonna make the sandwich not taste so good, which you want your food to taste good as well as, you know, give you gains. And we're gonna talk about the truffle sandwich. So that one was the most calories at 453 calories, 19 grams of protein, 34 grams of carbs, and 25 grams of fat. So that one was definitely a treat. However, again, the Jarlsberg was probably the most balanced sandwich because the truffle was so strong that it was just really all you were tasting. You didn't taste the butter anymore, you didn't taste the sandwich. You could have probably done it on some really regular bread and it would have probably, it still tasted good, you know, because of that strong truffle taste. However, the Jarlsberg was the winner. The Devil Wears Prada had it right. And on that bombshell, that's all I have for you today. Please subscribe, like, comment for more. Thank you very much. Joey Guzman.
Bye.